have what it takes to win this game.
Welcome to the Running Man.
Hi,
Who did
Josh.
that drawing in the back?
Sorry?
Who did that drawing in the back?
A friend of mine. Yeah, that's me, see?
Very cool.
Thank you. Yes.
Very cool. Anyway, all right.
Well, as somebody who works on television, I want to start that a lot of the things are true that we see in the story. And how hard was it to play someone like Dan? And did you base him on anybody that you know?
I based him on several people, an amalgamation of people that I've met. I don't know anybody maybe one person that I know cosmetically who's a really great guy, but who's really into skincare and teeth and hair and clothes. I know a couple people like that. But I also have met people who are bloated with their own power, the idea of that power, and have treated it not well, or have used it in ways that I think exploit people like who Glenn plays, people who are desperate, people who are in need. So I don't watch the character and I go, yes. I'm not rooting for him. Do I like that they thought of me when they said who could play Killian? No, I don't like it. But I do like being able to use my imagination and my feelings about people like that in a passionate way and playing that kind of a character.
What is, I guess, the most difficult or scary bit about playing somebody like that?
How relatable he can be, how sweet he can be, how charming he can be, how, it's like this constant psychic fishing pole that's pulling people in to his trap. Those kinds of people scare me a lot. It's like gaining people's trust and then incapacitating them. It's not very nice. But they exist. And you have to exploit the fact that they exist. So Killian's version of exploiting people like Glenn's character is our version of exploiting people like Killian in doing this movie. So I think it's a good thing.
Absolutely, and Edgar creates this amazing worlds and tells these fantastic stories. I recently did an interview with one of your colleagues, and we were talking about how good scripts are a rare breed in show business.
They've always been rare. They've always been rare. I mean, once in a while, when you read a good script, when you read a really good script, and once in a while, if I feel like if I'm reading a lot of scripts that I don't care for, I don't react to positively, I'll go back and I'll read a script of a movie that's already done. You go read a script of The Godfather, Dog Day Afternoon, or something like that, and you go, God, it's so well structured and it's so well, just the script before the filmmaker, before the actors and all that. So I think, it's few and far between, but when you're lucky enough to be able to work with people who not only direct well but write well, that's a real, and I've been very lucky in that respect, very, very lucky in the last 20 years to be able to do that.
We've seen you as some fantastic characters. I've recently watched Weapons as well, and I'm always curious, why did you want to be an actor, to tell stories as an actor?
Still don't know. I don't. I did. My dad's an actor.
Yes.
And I remember when I became an actor, my friends were very surprised because there's nothing about my dad's. I didn't grow up in Hollywood. I grew up on a ranch. And so I wasn't privy to it. I didn't understand it because we had money and then we had no money and then we had money. I was like, why would you do that? That seems dumb. And then you do for me, I did a theater in high school. And I played a character just off the top of my head, and it made people laugh. And I was like, it's like a drug. So I love, there's somebody who I glommed onto earlier. I would watch Buster Keaton, or I would watch Lon Chaney, or I would watch Charles Laughton, and people who truly, and then later on De Niro and all that, and people who truly transformed. And that became very attractive to me, a creation, for lack of a better, or a pretentious example would be like Michelangelo and how he talks about a block of marble and the art already exists inside it. You just have to get rid of the detritus. You have to get rid of the unnecessary. I like that mode of thinking.
I really like that as well. Thank you so much, Josh. It was a real pleasure to meet you.
Sure.
You better run!
I got a grenade! Back at you.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.